So the first thing we got this week that really interested me was the news of a mobile Zelda game coming out, I guess, within next year sometime. Obviously, it wouldn't be this year. And the people are kind of getting really excited about this, and I think it is something that could be really, really cool and great for the series and etc. I'm hoping more along the lines of Fire Emblem Heroes rather than Super Mario Run. Mario Run, I played maybe about... I played the demo of Mario Run, right? And that was enough for me. I didn't even play all the levels in the demo. Totally didn't get it. Whereas Fire Emblem Heroes was something I really got into. And I actually played pretty significantly. And considering that, it's probably the only mobile game I've gotten into that wasn't just, oh, this is Neko Atsume, and you're tapping on cats for 5 seconds. And I think Zelda distilled down into a mobile game will be more akin to this. Bite-sized little Zelda adventures, you can call it. And what that really is shrines, right? That's what Zelda was in Breath of the Wild. That's what it'll be in this mobile game, I think. Using an art style very similar to Breath of the Wild meets A Link Between Worlds, which would fit in with this, or A Link to the Past. Taking you on these little shrines, like, oh, move this block, use this element, have items. I don't even see you. Maybe you don't even control Link, right? Maybe you just get to pick, like, these are your abilities. Here's the room. How do you solve it? Maybe much more of a puzzle game than usually is seen for the Zelda series. And certainly what we saw a lot of in Breath of the Wild. And that's what I think it's going to be. I think people hoping for anything resembling A Link to the Past or whatever are just really getting way too excited for something that's probably not going to happen. If this game has movement with virtual buttons, I'll be shocked. If there's even like the Mario Run tap to jump and you're like fighting enemies, I'll be kind of surprised. I really do see it just kind of getting into the puzzle aspect and having you deal with elements and maybe move some gears around. And there's a kind of like a hidden object game, but more interactive, I guess, where you're looking at a screen and there's a wheel and you turn the wheel and you kind of like that puts out this fire and you can move around the dungeon like that way, solving these little puzzles. That's what it seems like it would be to me. You could obviously use microtransactions for hints and all that garbage. That's of course what mobile games will be. And I think the whole microtransaction angle from Fire Emblem Heroes taught Nintendo that that's what mobile wants more. And this game still could be one of those where you pay $15 and you get it all, but I wouldn't be surprised that there was some kind of hybrid system there between Mario Run and Fire Emblem Heroes. But it remains to be seen, because also we're getting this year Animal Crossing on mobile, and that will be a big indication of what direction they're going with these mobile games. And I hope it's a good direction, because I really did like Heroes. That's the only reason why I bought the new. Only reason why I bought the new Fire Emblem is because of Fire Emblem Heroes, because it made me realize how much I like those games, and they did a fantastic job of distilling it down into its core element in a way that I feel like Mario Run did not. Because running forward and auto jumping is not Mario. It's not that. And also this week, just as a little aside, we got 2017's Furry Game of the Year. After we get these logos out of the way, what is this? What is this game called again? Sonic Mania? No, the Sonic Mania is the 2D one. Sonic Forces? Sonic whoever. They've added in this character creator, which I just love the idea. Sega in recent years, if you follow anyone on Twitter, you should follow the Sonic the Hedgehog account that's just doing dumb shit memes all the time. It is fantastic. And Sega finally is just like, who cares? Let's go nuts. Let's put all the wild Tumblr, DeviantArt, furry memes into our own game. Let's just go into it. Let's just do it. The internet wants it. Let's give it to them. Let's create your own character in Sonic. And I love them for doing this, because it's so just dumb. It's so stupid. No one needs to create a character in a Sonic game. Who the fuck? What are you doing? You barely even need to make your own character in a kart racing game, let alone a Sonic game where you just jump around. And now this is out of control. And I really appreciate them just doubling down on being kind of crazy in a really unnecessary way. There's powers and stuff. And also, it should be mentioned, this game looks actually kind of good. And that worries me. Anyway, that's 2017's Furry Game of the Year. I don't know what other game would have been up for that award, to tell you the truth. Let me think for a second. No, I think that's it. It's Sonic Forces. I had that. That was a guess I had. Alright, enough of this nonsense. Let's get into the topics of the week that aren't talking about furries kind of vaguely and weirdly.